Hello everybody, we are live from central Tokyo, and some people have been asking me where I get my Japanese sake. The answer is right here. I get it in Omotesando, and there is a place. Here's the sign right up there. Boom, Omotesando in central Tokyo. It's right in front of the Apple store actually. This is a massive, beautiful Apple store here in central Tokyo. And that's the device I'm actually streaming on right now, an Apple iPhone 7 Plus. So I'm gonna take you to where I get my Japanese sake. Now, Japan has 47 prefectures, and my favorite sake, although I do like Dasai, which I featured on the Only Japan main channel a few years ago. The CEO gave me a tour of the brewery, one of the biggest labels in Japan, most famous worldwide. I like this sake because it's got a lot of personality, and I featured it in the sake vending machine episode last 2 years ago. Yeah, it's good. It's got a lot of personality. You can't get it in the supermarket or anywhere else except for at one of the 47 prefecture satellite shops, and they happen to have one right here in Omotesando. This Omotesando is considered the Champs-Élysées of Tokyo. It's a very high-style street with lots of luxury brand shops. Things that I cannot afford, but it's still a place that I come to because, yeah, they have pretty good Japanese sake at a satellite shop. This here is Omotesando Hills. This is a famous shopping mall that they built about 10 years ago, and it's sort of nothing that I would buy in there. But behind it is this side street, and in this side street, there's a Mossburger Cafe up there, and in the side street is this shop. You see it with the orange light in front of you? That's the Niigata Prefecture satellite shop, meaning they have a lot of products from Niigata Prefecture inside that they sell, things that you can't get anywhere else. And that's why I come here. This is where I get my favorite Japanese sake. It's called Tsurukame. I've tried hundreds of sake, but I like this one because it has personality to it. It's not... First, I think when you start drinking sake, you start off with the really, probably really bad ones because you don't know what sake tastes like. Then you find one that's so smooth, like Dasai. It's so smooth to drink. It's a very sophisticated taste, I think. And it's very, very pure and very, very refined. But then you start to get away from that and you look for sake that has personality to it. And this Niigata has some of the best. And Tsurukame, from Ichigo Yuzawa, I believe, Tsurukame has just that personality that I look for. It has a taste of the cedar barrels that they make it in. That taste of the cedar barrels, and when I drink it, I stop where I am and it takes me to the countryside of Japan, where there's bamboo and there's mountains and there's rivers and there's waterfalls, and it's just a taste that takes me away from Japan, the city, and throws me in the Niigata, and that's why I come to this place. This is called the Omotesando Niigata Kan, and each prefecture has a satellite shop in Tokyo. There's one in Nagano, a Nagano satellite shop that I go to get oyaki and other types of foods that you can't get here in Tokyo that are harder to get at the supermarket. They got it at the Nagano Kan or the Niigata Kan or whatever the prefecture is, add Kan to the end, which is sort of the house or the satellite. And I'm gonna go in right now and get a bottle. $15, and this is good. All right. So I'm gonna get 2 bottles, one for me and one for me. There it is, Ichigo Tsurukame. I might get something else. Let me show you what else they got here. Boy, these are... Niigata has the most sake by volume, okay? So it's famous. So you want to come to a place like this in Tokyo. There's Hakkai-san, which is another famous brand. Hakkai-san. Oh, look at this one with panda in it. That's cute. Alright, these are all in a cup. Do they have Tsurukame in a cup? There's Nagaoka. The JR sign for Nagaoka. Look at this, has a little barrel of sake. Very nice, and sometimes they come in more. Oh, this is a very expensive Hakkai-san, $100 for this little bottle. Wow, that's stylish. They don't have a lot of sake, but it's big enough. It's big enough for me, and they have what I want. So you can take a look here. And there's a beer section. Oh, this one is also a very easy to drink sake. This is called Koshino Kambai. This one is also really easy to drink. This one's more expensive than the Tsurukame. It's about $20 or $18, but Koshino Kambai used to be my favorite. Now it's number 3. So let's go buy this. What else do they got? Oh gosh, everything it looks like it's from the countryside. That's what I like about coming here. It's like a trip outside of the city. They got jams and stuff like that. Oh wow. Oh, donuts. Oh, these are sasadango. I'm gonna get a sasadango. 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 お願いします。
ご自宅用ですか？
はい。
はい。笹団子は粒あんです。はい、2715円です。
鶴亀違う店がないよね。ここだけ。
ここだけですね。
ここだけですね。
はい。
大好きです。
美味しいですね。
美味しすぎる。いつも新幹線で越後湯沢駅に、
はい、
行きますけど。
ああ、本当ですか。
失礼します。
ここに買うから。
お酒大好きなんですね。
大好き大好き。
素晴らしい。はい、ありがとうございます。
何時まで
？19時半ですね。笹団子は持ちました？
あ、はい、今ポケット入った。すぐに食べる。
はい、3000円お預かりです。
はい。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
はい、ご利用ありがとうございます。どうぞ。
Wow. What a nice experience. Oh, and they have yaki imo. You see that? They grill it in the rocks there. Very cool. I also get rice here. Niigata has some of the best rice. You can buy the rice here too. You can't get this in the supermarket, only here. So, and there's the mascot for Niigata Prefecture. All right. Whoa. Cool. They also make metal, I guess. You can get cups. It's nice to see. It's nice to see all the local stuff here in Tokyo. So you don't have to leave the city in order to get stuff to enjoy here in the city. You don't have to leave in order to get a taste of the countryside. I like that. That's what makes living in Tokyo really kind of convenient, I think. The fact that they have those satellite shops. However, there are some things that they don't have that I'd like to buy. But in general, coming to these satellite shops for every prefecture, I guess you can search it. I put a link in the description so you'll be able to find it. And if you want to come and buy a bottle of tsurukame, you gotta come here because it's the only place in Tokyo that sells it. And I got a bottle of it. And I'm gonna do another live stream to break down, and they wrap it for you so you can take it in your suitcase if you want to take it back to your country. I'm gonna do a live stream to break down the Japanese driving test. And for those of people that want to get a driver's license in Japan, I want to break down everything that I learned over the course of like several months in order to get it. And I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna drink one of these in the live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, but definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Get that notifications. I'm gonna try to schedule the live streams as much as possible. But in this channel, for those who are just joining in, I go around the city or the country, and when I go on location to film the main channel shows, I will go live as well. So you not only get like an advanced screening of what episodes are gonna be coming on the Only Japan main channel, but you're also gonna be like with me live. There's what, 360 people now. We had 800 people on the live stream a few hours ago with Peter when we were walking down the Grandma Harajuku, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna do another live stream either today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, breaking down all of the things you need to do to get a Japanese license, especially for Americans. It's pretty challenging. I'm gonna close this live stream. So bye-bye to the Niigata-kan. Just take a quick walk around Omotesando and show you the 370 people who are watching, show you a little bit about of this area. So right now we're live in Omotesando. This is what they call the Champs-Élysées. The sun has just set. The lights are going to come on in a little bit. And during the winter, they illuminate the trees. So there's like champagne colored LED lights in all of these trees. It makes the street glitter like the high-class luxury street that it is. This shopping mall on my right is Omotesando Hills. And this is also where there's a Ben & Jerry's satellite shop that's closed. What? No! That's where the Ben & Jerry's was. It's closed. Why? No! What am I gonna do when I get the cravings? It says here Ben & Jerry's closed on the 31st, and they're finished their business. You can go to the Toyosu store. No, in Lalaport. Why? Okay, that's the only store, so Ben & Jerry's is done. I used to always, whenever I came to Motesando's, I'd get a free cone, or a cone there, not free, you have to pay for it. Sometimes they give free cones out, but I would always get something there and it's gone. What? Ben & Jerry's is not big in Japan yet. Haagen-Dazs is huge, but they're getting up there, Ben & Jerry's. It's just sort of a shame. Slightly disappointed. I mean, you can't be. Thank you, Nathan, and thank you, BS Fat Boy. That's some of the handle names for the super chats. I appreciate it. This is the sake. I'm not leaving empty-handed, that's for sure. All right, take a look at Omotesando for a couple of minutes. Here's the entrance to Omotesando Hills. I think you go in there, you see that it's got like the glittering diamond looking lights in there. You go into Omotesando Hills not to shop, but just to walk around, I think, because it's got a pretty neat architectural, it's laid out really nice inside. It's a different kind of shopping mall. They have to make it stand out, I think, in order to get people to go in there. or to charge the rent that they do. I'm sure that the shops are paying astronomical rents. There's still some snow left over, so I can still call this Snokio for another day. And walking down the hill takes you to Harajuku, the real Harajuku. A lot of people interview passerbys here in Omotesando, so you'll see tons of photographers picking up on fashion. You'll see tons of TV crews getting people to interview for a show, asking them questions and getting feedback. Thank you, Pep's channel. It's nice to see the chats going by too. And thank you to Nosh Abroad as well. He's moderating right now the chat, so keep it clean out there. Yeah, Haagen-Dazs is really nice. They have a lot more flavors, but Ben & Jerry's has a really different style to it, which I think is good contrast to Haagen-Dazs. That's why I like to get both. But I'll probably always prefer Ben & Jerry's because my brother lives in Vermont, so that makes it easy. Now these side streets are where you'll find a lot of the trendy, like Harajuku girl fashion shops. You see down here behind, this is the Ralph Lauren's main shop of Tokyo. But down these side alleys, you can see are very stylish, very clean. You'll find a lot of fashion designers have their shops down there. Those are the back streets that you want to visit when you're in Harajuku, not Takeshita-dori. Takeshita-dori is like the cliche of Harajuku. It's like, yeah, you know, it's all chain shops now. It's lost that identity. Now, it's all in the back streets of Harajuku, or back streets of Omotesando, and that's where you're going to find a ton of really amazing things. In fact, if I'm going to do more of this, I should probably just start a new live stream. The back streets of Harajuku at night. The back streets of Omotesando at night. That might be even better. I'll just take you out for one more minute, okay? This is what it's like. Back streets. People don't have faces back here. It's creepy. That's right. Those two can hear me. Hey, how's it going? Back here. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's because I'm off the road. But this is the back area of Omotesando that you should go to. If you're in Tokyo and you go to Takeshita and Shibuya and you hit those shops, you're missing big time what Tokyo is. It's back there. It's off of the main streets, especially in Ginza and Harajuku and Omotesando and Shibuya and everywhere. That's where you're gonna find stuff that go, or those are the pictures that you're gonna want to take home, not the cliche pictures that everybody has, but find something original back here. Pick up some sake, explore in the alleys. I could actually drink the sake outside because Japan doesn't have any open bottle laws. You can drink alcohol outside, just be responsible. I'm gonna take you up now and you can take a street view, and that's how we're gonna end the live stream. Thanks everybody for joining me. Wow, look at that building. It looks like one big ball of light. Dior. Never heard of them. All right. From up here, you get a nice view of Omotesando. This is leading towards Harajuku. This is where we're gonna end the live stream. Thanks everybody for joining me on this sake run. I get my stuff at the Niigata Kan in Omotesando. So see you in the next live stream. Have a good day, night, wherever you are in the world. Thanks everybody.